a local shop, a little place called Domino's. Have you ever
Robin.
heard of them?
Happy Easter to you too, girl.
Hey, Christy, happy Easter. But today's not Easter.
Chrissy Hicks, hello.
Hold on, tomorrow's happy Friday's more like it.
Well, somebody was just wishing. Maybe they can't be here for Easter, so they're wishing a happy Easter early, and I totally understand that.
Amy, you're having pizza with us? What kind of pizza you got?
Girl, what kind of pizza you have?
If you are enjoying some pizza with me and Kaki,
Hello, Jana.
please state your pizza. What kind of pizza are you doing? We have meatballs too.
We're good, girl. How are you?
We have meatballs. Guys, I apologize for the screens being a bit foggy. I don't have any more tissues. All right. Chips, pizza,
Be patience.
meatballs.
Yeah, we have meatballs on Good Friday.
What's wrong with that?
You're not supposed to eat meat on Good Friday.
But that's if you are
Catholic.
Catholic. We're not Catholic.
Yes, we are.
I'm not Catholic.
Okay. All right.
I'm a born-again Christian, actually. I'm being serious.
But you were raised Catholic.
I was raised Catholic, and then I got into...
Hello, Pat is God.
There was I'm not religious anymore, but there was a time in my life where I actually got into religion, and I became like a born-again Christian.
Hello, Brian.
He has on war pants, though. I've got gray tights on. I wouldn't say these are war pants.
They're not war pants.
What's up, Pete?
I have similar gray ones myself.
No, you got black ones.
No, I have gray ones just like yours.
Well, I got like 2 pairs of these.
Hello,
I feel
Lynn.
who love the Lord. Yeah, you know what? There was a time.
Hello, fasting bastard.
There was a time where I got into it. I want to say it was before Kagi.
It was before me.
Mhm.
Hello, Florida dude.
Hello. How are you tonight? Let's hope and pray that there's no puppy shit coming down tonight. Last night was bad.
Oh, well, let me tell you about the puppy escapade today.
Go ahead. I'm salting the whole thing. Because
Go
I
ahead.
didn't do anything.
Season little pizza while I'm talking. So, two of the dogs had to go to the vet today. Abby, which is our older dog.
She's only a year.
Yeah, she's over a year old at this point.
Only a year.
No, she's over a year. She was born in November, so she's over a year old. And then Molly had to go back to the vet as well, just to get her booster.
Hi, Iva.
But we weren't
Parmesan cheese.
We weren't going to leave Lucky home by himself. Because that would have been wrong. He would have been like, what the hell? Everybody left
Dolphin.
me here alone. So we took all 3 dogs.
Not me. I was at work.
Yeah, no, you were at work. So me and Jamie's mom took all 3 dogs plus the 2 kids to the vet today. Now, if you have an animal, you know that you cannot go into the vet. You
in
pretty
New York,
much,
at least.
Yeah, it's in Florida as well.
Hi, Cece.
It's in Florida as well because the last time my sister's dog was sick, she couldn't take her dog into the vet. So they take your dogs into the vet, and then you're set to
wait in the car.
Sit in the car. But here's the thing: the ride to the place, your mom, I feel like, took the longest route. Your mom took the longest route down a really busy ass street, to the point where she kept braking, and every time she hit the brake, my head would just hit the side, hit the side of the car. Because I sat all the way in the back with Abby, because Abby is the bigger dog. She's bigger.
Hey, Beth.
She's about 80 to 90 pounds. So I sat in the back with her, and she was She was like having like a full-blown panic attack for a dog.
Who's this, Abby?
Yeah. She does not. First of all, she does not like being put on a leash.
No. Yeah. Well.
Second of all, she does not like the car. So I'm praying to God that like I don't get thrown up on, B, I don't get peed on, and C, I don't get shit on.
Well, you didn't, so.
I didn't, because I had her lay down, I kept petting her, I kept reassuring her like she was safe. But then there's Molly, who's in between both the kids, along with Lucky. Lucky just laid down and didn't give a shit. He could care less. And Molly just kept trying to hop over the seat to get to Molly.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
hey, Vanessa.
and then there's Isabella screaming, no, don't let her she's supposed to sit with me. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Between the dogs and the kids, I was done.
And Kaki's got a headache.
And I had a headache when I woke up this morning. I still have a headache. It's, it's hormonal shit crap that happens every single goddamn
Java,
month. Oh, well, it happens. But yeah, no. It was one hell of a ride.
Yeah.
It was a really long ride.
Hey, Ducky in Kentucky. Sounds like it was a. I called Kagi while I was taking a quick little break.
And that's when we were stopped.
Yeah, and I only heard like a minute or two. Don't forget the honey. I don't think I'm doing honey tonight, Dalton. Maybe tomorrow though.
The kids started spring break today for you. Patience, girl. Our kids were on spring break last week. So today was like the last day. After Easter, they go back to school.
Thank you, Beth.
And then I have 2 days, not
what's up,
one,
Adam?
but 2 days to myself because they go back 5 days. I'm so excited.
Any tips? Someone restarting their health journey tomorrow? Any tips on someone restarting their health journey? Yeah. Be ready to start it. A lot of people will say, hey, you know what? Starting Monday, I'm cutting this out. I'm cutting that out. I'm going to start doing good. I'm going to start eating healthy. I'm going to start exercising. I would say,
yes, I've got 2 more.
For the best results, make sure you actually want to do it and stay consistent. I always say this, if you fall off the bike, get back on, dust yourself off, and just keep on going. You're going to fall down. That's going to be normal. Mm-hmm. So
absolutely,
that's probably the best advice I could give you. Consistency is key. Make sure you eat your vegetables. I always harp on that. I don't have my vegetables tonight.
Hey, Lim. I know I missed somebody.
I try to eat less and eat more earlier in the day. Well,
yes. 2 mom days in 1
Rhino.
week. I am very excited.
I missed you in your mom days. Why are you getting 2?
Because now there's no remote learning Wednesday.
Gotcha. This is your first week coming up.
Yeah.
Hey, Julia.
So excited.
I feel like I spent too much time before we actually hit the... Thank you, Beth. I mean, that's probably the best advice I can give you when it comes to... I mean, a lot of people will try a diet and then they give up after a week. But they didn't give all in. They didn't commit to it. I feel it now. Hello, Lynn. Steph, hi, how are you?
Hello, Beth.
What's up, Beth? I got a Beth on here. I got
Hello,
a Beth on here.
YouTube. Hello, Beth on TikTok.
Beth, you hear me?
Yes. Dirty Harry?
Beth,
yes.
You call it. Would someone call me Dirty Harry?
Balsamic glaze. Not chocolate. Definitely not chocolate. I would not put chocolate on pizza because that's...
Me and
That's
Kaki are eating pizza. Yeah, I lost 7 pounds in 2 weeks just cleaning up my calorie intake, increasing my cardio, and it's coming along great. Very good, Adam. I made 170. I missed it. My doc suggested Googling for low-cal dishes in your favorite flavor styles. Easy to stay on. Well.
Did you want me to scroll back? Or no?
Yeah, I missed what Lynn said.
Hold on. Well, that's my sister. I just set my...
Miss Debbie. I made 170 today doing DoorDash. Very good. I keep on hearing about DoorDash.
How far did you want me to scroll back?
Oh, good.
Right there?
Diets are so hard. I'd rather cut back on foods and drinking coffee every day. Unless you're adding a lot of
Vanessa.
cream and sugar to your coffee, coffee's not a problem.
Coffee's not a problem unless you're adding a whole bunch of crap to it.
What up from Texas? Hello, Nessa. I drink coffee during the day, but I make mine's black. You guys eat mad pizza? Just on the weekends, Big Mamacita.
I like your name, Big Mamacita.
It's so hard to lose weight at 36. You got it.
Oh, Julia, I do DoorDash part-time. It's fun.
Is it now? How do you get involved in something like that?
It's an app.
Is the money that good?
Kind of like Uber.
Jimmy was telling me to do that. Are you Kiss fans? I am. Yes, I am. Kaki, not so much.
I'm not really a big Kiss fan, but I like their music.
get your digestion going. So it's good to drink while dieting. Yeah, coffee.
Oh yeah, it gets things moving. If you know what I mean.
Hello,
Gets it
Helen.
moving.
Jimmy told me to do DoorDash or Food Hub or something like that. It's whatever DoorDash, like the competitor to DoorDash. What is it? Grubhub, I think it was.
Mm-hmm. Grubhub.
Oh, actually no.
The pay is great. Somebody just said Grubhub. The pay is great.
Jimmy said, dude. Jimmy told me to be an Uber. That's what it was. He was telling me like he's like I can get you a gig in Chicago.
Khaki over pizza. Hello, spaghetti.
Hey, spaghetti. Guess what? We got meatballs.
We got some balls too, spaghetti. We got some balls to go with your spaghetti.
Hi, Jen. I can share some good recipes with you, man. I'm a home chef. Been cooking for 25 years.
Nice.
Have you all been in how long have you all been in a band? Kagi, how long have we been singing together? Almost 15 years, actually. When it comes to the home recipes, I'm always willing to try something if it grabs my attention. But
Hi, Tricky Mickey.
hi Mickey. When it comes to food for me, I never know what I'm eating until like 2 hours before I'm actually eating, except on Fridays and Saturdays.
You make Cuban food amazing. I love Cuban food.
Jamie has a tray of balls. No comment. Well, we have a bowl.
We have a
bowl
We
of
have a tinfoil bowl full of balls.
saucy
That's
balls.
really
Pete. Hey, Pete. Hey, I'm gonna fix the
Nice
camera for you guys.
saucy
You guys
ball.
can't really see. Or can you? Pete, what do you got? What are you eating for dinner tonight?
When it's not lip size neck, it's a heart. Hard to hear,
Everybody-
Peachy. I'm sorry. I don't know why.
Every-
That happens. It's not our fault. though.
Everybody thinks it's a hickey, and Kaki does not. Kaki knows that she can't leave marks on my body. But what is DoorDash? I don't think you sound stupid, Dalton. You're in a different country, brother. So it might not be as popular near you.
Or they might offer
where it
it.
is to me, or they might not offer it in your place. DoorDash is like
Thank you, Lucky.
you order food on your phone through an app, and some random stranger goes and picks it up and brings it to your door.
Gina Bugs, hold on, girl.
Lucky Ranch 12. Well, welcome. I'm happy to
When
have
you
you
all head to
tonight.
Florida, stop near South Carolina. It's called South of the Border on 95. I've been there. Girl,
Nice,
I
Pete.
had been there when I was between the ages of 10 and 14. Myself and my grandparents always used to go down south for Easter. So we always stopped.
Helen, we're on
we
TikTok.
always stopped at South of the Border every time.
I know what south of the border is. I used to clean their bathroom when I worked for a company
Not
called
that
Cintas.
place, like it's in South Carolina.
Try Cuban coffee. What does Cuban coffee consist of? Something tells me that it's gonna be something very high in calorie.
Thank you for the gifts, Rhino.
Thank you, guys. You know what I do?
Thank you, Manette.
Hey, Kaki, where can we? Should we do? Do you want to try and do Cuban food for Easter? Do you like deluxe pizza sometimes? What be deluxe? What do you consider deluxe?
Usually start the live on TikTok. Yeah, we're usually on TikTok. We're on TikTok, and then we're also
YouTube.
on YouTube. Live at the same time.
Do I remember Jack Wagner? All I Need song? All I need is love. That one?
Hi,
Could be
Kelly.
wrong.
How are you, girl?
Favorite pizza toppings? If I had to pick a pizza topping, it'd be pepperoni, but for the most part, I'd be rocking with that cheese. Just
Kathy,
cheese.
it's from a local pizza place. We can't really tell you. 'cause-
Peppers, onions, bacon, mushrooms. Josie, it sounds good. When I do pizza, I like it to be regular. So I used to want to impress the internet and show people all these different kinds of pizza I eat, but I stick to what I like. And I like regular pizza because it makes me happy. Cuban coffee is not high calorie,
Cheers, girl.
promise. It's just very intense. I'm down to try
Lynn
it.
wants to know how can we be on 2 apps at one time? We have
Actually, there's 3 different recording devices.
we have 3 different recording devices, girl. We've got TikTok, We've got
Two YouTubes.
YouTube, and then we have what's recording for YouTube, which is posted tomorrow. We do not post the live. We post the better version of the live, which is a better angle.
Hey, Beth, I don't mean to be creepy right
Hello,
now.
Erica. How are you, girl?
Hello, Erica. Beth, I don't mean to be... Actually, I got a question for you too, Erica. And I needs to know. I don't needs to know. I'm just curious to know because I want to make conversation with you guys. It is... What time is it? It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. All right, so that means it's pajama time.
Cheers to my ladies.
What-
Chrissy, all you girls.
And
Love
ladies, you the two that I just asked, you don't... Anybody can say this. What are you wearing to be comfortable? Guys, too. Pete, I know you're probably in your tighty whities with your beauty stain on the back.
Hello, John.
What are you wearing to be comfy? Baggy sweater, tights, boxer shorts, and a tank top? Everybody is different in their own ways. My buddy, Jimmy Jam, the dude that just broke his penis a couple days ago, he's nude. He lives in the nude. If he were rich and to buy his own island, there would be no clothes needed. Good evening, Queens, New York. John, how are you tonight? Commando for you? Really? I would not have thought that. Looking at your
Who's
thumbnail.
that command? Yeah, listen, I don't wear underwear either. Neither does Jamie. We're
No.
both commando.
Yeah, shorts and a tank top. I don't do underwear either. My husband's boxer shorts and a tank top. I feel like tank top and boxers is going to be the most
I'm rocking my
popular one.
oversized Star Wars t-shirt and a pair of my husband's boxers. Nice,
Sweats and a
Patience.
t-shirt. Box briefs and a long shorts. Big t-shirt, loose jogging
We're-
pants.
We're East Coast.
He broke his what? He broke his wiener. That's a true story. Walked right into a wall.
You're going 10 p.m. here in California. What time? Where are you at? We're in New York. So we are 3 hours behind you, man.
Unless the kids are around, then it's boxers only.
My man's basketball shorts and a tank top.
Here's how I see Anquan. Anquan, am I saying your name right? Broke his
Anquan.
question mark. Oh, you guys heard me. I'm not stuttering. He broke his weenie. Walked right into a wall.
That's what he said.
That's what I said.
Well, no, that's
Yes,
literally
Jimmy.
what he said. You can ask him yourself.
Yeah, you
The
could
next
ask,
time he's on here, you can ask him.
if you ask him though, he might say, "Oh, I don't know what he's talking about." Do you guys just go to bed super late? What time do you wake up? We wake up pretty early in the morning.
Like, I have work tomorrow.
White
I'm gonna
Hanes
have
shirt,
to be-
pajama pants.
I have to
Jen,
be
ouch. Guys, I'm
in-
playing around about Jimmy's wiener.
Yeah, obviously it was a joke. It was a joke that he
It'd be funny.
brought to
No, it
our
wouldn't be funny.
attention. He's like, I broke my wiener, and then he sent me like some picture, which was like a broken wiener, but it was an X-ray. It was hilarious. You would have had to see it for
Used to
yourself.
wear nothing till had to chase burglar at night. So we're John, really? Percy, one thing. John used to wear nothing, but he had to chase a burglar one night, and now he wears something.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing. You probably need to at least wear something. God
Holiday,
forbid you
I
get
wear
robbed.
jammies. You wear jammies? Anquan, is that? Am I saying that his name right?
I think so.
I see. I'm not insulting you, so please don't think that because I only see your thumbnail, like this small, and for me, I see. I don't know if you know who this guy is. He's a journalist, has a podcast. His name is.
Hello, Alex.
Hi, Alex. His name is Sam Roberts. I see you in the thumbnail, and for some reason, I see you in a onesie, like an adult onesie, which is cool. I would wear a onesie, but I just don't like clothes. But I see Sam Roberts. It's funny how some people's thumbnails, because they're so small, I see someone totally different.
What do you wear, J&K? Like, what do we wear, like, what, to go to bed?
Booty shorts and a loose t-shirt.
I usually wear sweatpants and a tank top. No socks, though, because I can't sleep in socks.
I don't like underwear. I haven't worn underwear in I don't know how many years.
I guess I'll dig into the bowl of balls first. I feel like it's only right.
I already had one.
Really?
Yeah. I'm more of a pizza guy. I hate wearing socks to bed. I hate wearing socks in general too. Same love to wear my socks to bed. Here you go.
I cannot
sleep
wear
with
socks
anything
to
on?
bed.
If I have a new girlfriend,
I
or if I'm
cannot
dating someone,
wear socks going to bed.
if I'm dating someone new,
No
like
way.
you could ask Kagi if she even remembers when me and
Yeah, you
Khaki
would always
started,
have socks
I had
on.
socks on because I was embarrassed of my feet.
But when we went out, you would wear flip-flops that were too small.
Yep.
That were way too small.
Khaki handled it like a true lady. What, the meatballs? Underwear sucks? Yes, it does.
Oh, yeah, it's restrictive. I don't like underwear.
Hey, nice 1738. How are you tonight? Guys, this day and age, if you're wearing underwear, why? I don't get it. What's the purpose? What's wrong with your feet? Well, now they're ugly. They're fugly
Now they're ugly?
They weren't that bad when me and you first met, Khaki. Come on. They were big, but they
Oh,
weren't
no.
that bad.
Like, they weren't like how they are now, but they weren't pretty either. They
No.
weren't pretty either.
Are we 420 friendly? We don't
smoke weed, but we
don't
don't
have
judge people that do it.
No.
Like, if that's something you're into, that's awesome. Good for you. But that's not something personally that we do.
Yeah, no, we like to have a couple drinks. That's about it. I wear flip-flops, no socks, because why? 24/7, even in winter. Can't stand shoes. That used to be me, Patience.
Patience, that's hilarious because that used to be Jamie and my mom. He would come over in the dead of winter in flip-flops and my mom would be like, aren't your freaking beak cold?
Yeah.
No. That's like snowing outside. No.
It snowed this morning.
Oh, I know. Trust me. I got dropped. Your brother dropped me off to work
Burn
this
the
morning.
undies. LOL.
And I got out of the car and I'm like, oh my God, it's snowing.
Barefoot,
and it's
no
cold,
socks?
and it's April 2nd. Like, what the hell is going on here?
Becky, me too. That's why all my shoes stink. You were
Barefoot, no
flip-flops during the
socks.
winter?
Yeah, no, that's him.
I used to. My guys, when I tell you my feet are ugly now, they're more than ugly. I run every single day, so my nails are bruised or falling off. The toes are crooked.
We're both Italian.
Yeah, we're Italian. So
Hello,
yeah,
Josie.
I do not wear socks to bed, but at the same time, I don't care what Khaki thinks of my feet because she don't touch them anyway. And she's not going to judge me on how my feet look.
Well, that's number one.
Yeah.
Number
no,
two, I cannot personally sleep with socks on my feet.
No, I couldn't. I couldn't. No.
I get way too hot. And if there's socks on my feet, I feel like that's going to make me even hotter. Like, I need my feet to feel, like, comfortable when I go to sleep.
Peachy's got.
Yeah, your feet are... Mine too, girl. Mine too. I make sure my toenails look good. They're painted. I don't have calluses. I make sure, like, my feet look good. Because
Listen.
I hate feet. I hate feet so much that I want to make sure my feet look good.
Your feet are like average girl that walks outside up the road to the gas station to get a small bag of Fritos looking feet.
Baloney. I do not walk down the street barefoot, number one.
What's the one thing you both love about each other? I know mine. You're talking about, you're not talking about looks, right? You're talking about personality?
Like, yeah,
traits?
I would assume personality.
You want to go first or you want me to go first?
I like your sense of humor. You always make me fucking laugh.
I always make Khaki laugh.
You always make me laugh.
My favorite thing about Khaki is, even though she's got a stressful day, every day with 2 kids, she still looks at me as her third kid and always makes sure I have the shit that I need. She, unless she forgets, but she does that too. But 9 out of 10 times, she always takes care of me. She's very motherly towards me.
Well, you're my man child.
Yeah.
I've always said that.
Yeah.
You can go back many, many, many videos ago.
Yeah.
He's my man child.
Mm-hmm.
He is.
And I had this assumption, this idea. You know how we were talking about if we have a third boy, his name's gonna be Logan?
We're not having anything. Boy, girl.
Well, let's just say he comes, his name's not gonna
Hamster.
be Logan.
No.
Logan is off the table. That name.
Well, am I eating the same thing as Jamie? We're eating pizza.
Husbands
This
are
is a
your
Glock
cold
nut.
forever? That's a good one. To get
That is a good
Fritos.
one.
Well, Jen, listen, Jen, and this goes for Jamie isn't letting go of any more kids. No, I want one more. Jen, when I
Hey,
when I
Teresa,
say
the Honda
something
girl.
like that,
I didn't see you pop in here.
when I say something like that, I always have some sort of story in the back of my head. Always, just comes out, and I don't know. I just those are the kinds of feats I would try to describe them as.
I am
Logan,
not
I really
going
don't
through
like
a
it
third.
either, and the other one's Cooper. Well, I like Cooper, and I did like Logan.
Why don't you like Logan?
I don't like Logan anymore
Why?
because of a fucking guy that's gonna be. It's funny how you see someone that you don't
Of
like.
a guy who's gonna be what?
He's, I don't want to say his full name, but he's a public eye figure, and then I think I would be thinking about him every time.
What did I dip the garlic nut in? Protein ranch. It's Greek yogurt with, ranch, like the packet of ranch, like the Hidden Valley, mixed in there.
This is like a healthy.
It's a healthier ranch than
Healthy
if
ranch.
you were to just pour a bottle of ranch
Short
into
stories.
a container and dip
Thank you,
your
Jen.
garlic nut into it.
I love telling my short stories. How Italian are you? Can you make your own pasta sauce?
Yes.
I made really good vodka sauce one time. Actually, a couple times, but one time I nailed it. I could see your love
But
for
I don't
each
need
other.
to prove that to you. Because I've done it.
What?
I've made my own pasta sauce multiple times.
I'm fine with buying someone else's.
I know you are. But I've made my own.
Hey Pat, I don't know if I said what's up to you, brother. What's going on? What's SmackDown? I need you to say SmackDown. I love your short stories. Thank you, Lynn.
We done. No more. Listen, we done after 2.
We're on a break.
We are we are done after 2. I don't want no more.
Why can't you tell us where the pizza and meatballs come from? Eric, some things we keep to ourselves, brother.
It's a secret. Shh, don't tell nobody. It's a secret.
Eric, would you believe me if I told you I own a little pizza place? A little pizza place, and I don't want people that hate me to come by and not only shit on my pizza, but shit on my stoop and say, this is because of your stupid TikTok videos. Would you believe me if I told you that? Maybe I'm a pizza man. Maybe I am a real life pizza man. Maybe the whole me transporting giraffes and being a male stripper is a lie, and I'm really a pizza man. Adorable when a man wants another child. I do want one more.
We have ages 5 to 20 to 2. Hold on, Iva. I saw your comment. To 2 years old, and I want one more. Girl, more power to you. Because I don't got it in me. I don't got it in me. I don't have the patience. I don't. Patience.
Thank you,
I
brother.
don't have the patience. I don't.
Thank you, brother. I feel like the people that do like us, gets us, and understands us, absolutely just wanted to know where to get it when I visit New York. Yeah, thank you for understanding. But we're in Queens, so it's in Queens. That's the most I will say. Sometimes we go out to East Rockaway.
No, it's just a
Couple
meatball.
secrets. It's a need. It's a must. It
It's
definitely
just a
is.
meatball. We got 2 sides of meatballs that we stuck into one container. Because when you order a side of meatballs, it's only 3 meatballs. What the hell is that?
They're good meatballs, though.
They are. They're really good meatballs, but we're not going to sit here having 2 containers of 3 meatballs when we could just dump them into one.
Don't have an ounce of it. Patience is your real name, yet you do not have an ounce of it.
Listen, I have no patience. Literally, for nothing.
Love equal trust. Olive Garden, and they gave us 1 meatball. Hot dog.
Really?
Did you
I've
say?
never had that issue at Oakland.
I hope you said something like, bro, what are you doing? Jamie, what was the name of the reporter I look like? Sam Roberts? Brother, you might not look like him. I'm just telling you what I see because your thumbnail is so small. Just
Becky,
received
you're
the-
just relieved that he does not eat by himself. No, he does not. I am here every single night.
Just relieved he not eat all by
All by himself.
Oh, no, yeah, no.
I said I'm here every single night.
I do eat my dinners all by myself, but Kaki,
Oh, he eats his whole dinner by
but
himself.
Kaki eats something different. I gained patience once. I had a grandchild. Well, having one of those little Guys, we'll do that to you. You know what I heard today?
You want to borrow one of our kids?
Well, hold on. Do you know what I heard today? And I want to know if you agree with it.
What?
Apparently, and it's in the Bible, a child is not supposed to love his dad. He's supposed to fear his dad. I could be wrong on this. Maybe I heard it wrong. What's the story behind the Chipotle order? What would you like to know, Whitney?
First of all, don't ask me about the Bible. Yes,
No.
I have no idea.
Did you ever hear that?
No.
A child is supposed to fear their dad.
No.
And then obviously love their mom, but I might have heard it wrong.
Yeah, might have. I don't know. First of all, don't ask me about the Bible because yes, I was raised Catholic. That's how I was brought up. I was put through the whole thing, and did I pay attention? No.
No one.
Not a clue.
Hear you, please. The word for fear there in Greek means respect. Really?
Not a clue.
I don't know. I mean, I don't want my kids to fear me. But I heard that. I'm like, what? Maybe
My
this
kids
guy's
should
on the
fear
wacko.
me because sometimes they piss me off to the point where they should fear me. But they don't.
It means respect, not scared. Woodstock, DT. Woodstock is amazing. Jamie, you're from Noonan. I am. Yeah. And it's weird. I still have dreams that I live down there. I still have dreams that I moved my own little family down there. I really, truly did love Georgia. I just had a dream that me and I think I said it out here. I had a dream me and Kaki took our own little personal trip to Georgia. I'm Greek and study the Bible. Very nice. The burp surprised Kaki. Should have seen her reaction. I will see her reaction tomorrow.
It probably did.
I'm sure.
I don't know why his burp would surprise me, though. I hear it all the time. Amongst other things.
I don't like the fact that pizza goes so quick. I was going to say bring Kaki down. Georgia people are so nice. What kind of sauce did you put on your pizza?
Oh.
It's regular. Oh, Kaki's glaze.
My glaze. Balsamic glaze. It's badass on pizza.
Eric, I don't play.
Yeah, we don't play Call of Duty.
I'm not really into video games. However, I'm going to buy a Nintendo 64 tomorrow for an old wrestling game. Was hit by a terrible tornado last week. Really? I don't have any family down there anymore, so I didn't know that.
Oh, Gina's also from Wake Forest, Georgia.
I think you would have liked from Jackson, Florida, Gina.
Yeah, you're from... I knew that, Prissy. I knew that, girl. I'm hoping when we go to Florida, we can actually, set aside some time.
I was not good at... I didn't like that game, Patience. You know what the best game for Nintendo 64 was? In my opinion, there were two.
It's like me vibe.
WCW Revenge and WWF 2000. Or WrestleMania it was called.
Tracy with the Honda said, my daughter is here visiting. She's watching with me. And she said, Jamie is hot.
Oh, well. Thank you,
he
Tracy.
He is hot. Tracy with the Honda's daughter.
Tracy,
Girl,
what's
he
your
is hot.
Tracy, what's your daughter's
And he's
name?
mine.
What is your
What's
daughter's
her name, girl?
I think I saw Ducky in Kentucky in here before.
No.
You
We do not order extra Chipotle bowls and then eat them for weeks. No. If we want Chipotle, we'll just go there and order it first.
Lauren. Hi, Lauren.
Hello, Lauren.
Are you both
How
going
are you,
to-
girl?
Are we both going to Florida? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Family reunion. Very excited.
Possibly moving there before. We'll see.
Jamie is hot and so is Kaki. Thank you, Ellen.
It's a big decision to actually make them.
I know. That's why I feel like we should go down there and see how it is before we make any type of decision.
Yeah.
We live in Queens, New York.
Hey, Chantel.
Currently.
I don't recommend moving
Hello,
to Florida.
Chantel.
You used to live there. It's hot. I don't mind the hot weather. I don't want to do the cold weather no more. I'll tell you that right now. Becky, you're in Illinois. Is Kaki your birth name? No.
No. My actual name is Kathy, not Kaki. Kaki's a pet name Jamie gave me. Met like when we first met, pretty much.
It's cute though. I think wine still in New York. I lived in Jacksonville for a year. Nice place. Do you like New York?
Oh, I love New York. I
Love
was
New
born
York.
and raised here. I love New York, but I feel like we need a change.
And I'm like,
Thank you, Peachy. Mwah. Thank you, girl.
thank you, Peachy.
Oh, no.
Is
I
that
feel like I want to like make a video out of that tomorrow. No, I'll let it go. I'll let it go.
Oh. Yeah.
I love the name Khaki. It's cute. Thank you.
I left Chicago for Los Angeles. The weather is so much better. You live in Fort Lauderdale and being born and raised in Michigan, it's amazing. I hear nothing but good things about Florida.
I hear, yeah, no, exactly. Like,
Depending on where you go, you know, of course.
I've heard nothing but good things from, obviously, my sisters that live there. Especially, like, my sister, Billie Jean. She just moved there, like, a few years ago. So,
And they love it down there.
she was talking it up. Big time talking it up. Her and her husband. So, yeah. Nell McGuire, I've been seeing a lot of things like that where...
Wait, you guys live in Chicago? No.
No, we live
No.
in New York. Queens, New York.
I live in Emerald Coast of Florida. The view is gorgeous and the water looks Caribbean. Very nice.
That's
yes, we do.
awesome, Patience. I'm jealous.
No mask mandates, Yahoo.
Yeah, in Florida there aren't any.
Yeah, we still gotta wear our mask.
But I would still wear one anyway. Oh, my skin is on fleek. Well, thank you.
What's wrong with my skin? Do I look like I got bumpy skin? I think it's the makeup. Maybe it's the makeup.
In Florida, and there's masks. And you know what? Len, here's the thing.
I
This
love
is
New York,
the thing
Tina.
I heard from my sister, who lives in Florida. It depends where you go in Florida if they require you to wear a mask or they don't. It depends on the business.
Peachy, I'm just playing with you.
It depends on the business. Jonathan, we're not going to answer that because that's political. We're not
Yeah,
going
guys, if you're new in here, we don't talk politics. We don't talk about things like, you know, like decisions when it comes to like COVID. I think we all agree that COVID stinks.
there. Oh,
but we
Vanessa
don't.
said your skin's on fleek too.
Thank you. I'm new. Yeah, no, I understand. I'm just saying we don't really get into personal shit that that
Thank you,
can
Nell.
cause
It's okay.
trouble.
We're not mad. We're just like, you know,
No biggie.
we don't talk politics on here.
What do you think about
We don't get
CrossFit?
into it.
Chantel wants to know. Do you have an opinion on it?
On CrossFit,
Yeah. I have an
personally, I've never done it.
You know what it
I've
is?
never done. Yes, it's a cross between like lifting and cardio, I believe.
I like CrossFit.
I've never done it, but I feel like it would probably be better than just like straight up cardio or just straight
CrossFit-
up lifting.
CrossFit is very hard. It is very. You have to. I like
Thank you,
it.
Prissy. Yeah, we don't talk about our kids.
I personally like it a lot. Did you ever, Chantel? Did you? There's a documentary.
Thank you, Vanessa. Mwah.
It was
Love
on
you, girl.
Netflix, and it's about Rich Fronin. Have you ever heard of him, or maybe seen that documentary? Very good.
When you have a membership to Planet Fitness, I used to have one before the pandemic hit.
Hold on, Tracy.
I refuse to work out in a mask because I do not want to suffocate and die on the elliptical. No, thank you.
Kagi, what are our top choices to move when it comes to when we move? Honestly, it's probably gonna be Florida.
Most likely.
Most likely gonna be Florida. But like, there's stuff going on between us that I'm not going.
We're not sharing.
We're not sharing. When do you have time for TV? Josie, I saw this documentary last year. I don't have time for TV. there are certain things that that might happen where it consists of me moving away for 6 to 8 weeks. And if that's the case, Kagi will most likely stay here, and then I've got a couple different states that I might be going to. But if we move as a family, it's going to be Florida. All you New Yorkers love Florida. I've never even been there. I can get there.
I've been to Florida a bunch of times over the years.
Rich Fronin. Fronin? F-R? But you are right. A lot of New Yorkers do move down to Florida. Yeah.
If you go by yourselves, no more lives.
If I do the 6 to 8 weeks things, me and Kagi will work something out. We already talked about it. I told, it's actually Kagi's idea that she
Thank you for the candle, Sticky. Thank you.
I don't think you'd find good pizza in Florida.
Oh, no.
Probably not.
I already know. I have been to Florida. I know their pizza is not good. And no, I've had multiple.
I feel like, Kagi, if you do this with any slice of pizza, and tell me if I'm wrong, if the sauce is good, you take your pizza, you get extra sauce.
Jamie clearly has never been to Florida. Never been to Florida. Thank you, Gina, for the gift. Thank you, girl. He's never been to Florida.
Lots of garlic.
So he knows. He does not know.
Some salt. Oh, some what I like to call Prosciutto Reggiano.
Well, can I just tell you something before you do that?
No. All right, go ahead.
I have somebody on Instagram messaged me. I think it was Michelle. And she's like, why the hell would you move from New York?
Yeah, she messaged me too.
Down to Florida to eat shitty food. When you have everything at your fingertips.
We wouldn't be moving for food though.
No, we're not moving for food. Obviously. That's not the reason we're moving. We're moving because it's financially responsible for us.
Yeah. No, Michelle.
New York's fucking crazy expensive.
Michelle, if you do watch this, we're definitely not moving for food.
I already know.
Have you ever seen the ocean?
Food's taking a backseat. Not anymore. Lynn, you want to come live in New York?
It's cheaper in Florida? Yeah.
You want to come live in New York? Because anywhere is cheaper than New York.
Weather is a big reason, too. Me and Kaki don't want to do another winter.
I don't like the cold. I'm a little bitch when it comes to being cold. And this winter was extremely cold. We had so much snow.
I can't see having a hot Christmas, though.
It wouldn't be hot. It would be warm. And then we lived there long enough. It's just like Tom said. He's like, it's weird because, like, they've only been down there for a couple of years, but now, like, it gets cold when it dips below 70.
Yeah, but Tom seems very girly. I'm joking. I like Tom a lot.
Oh, my God.
I'm joking. I like Tom a lot.
He just called Tom out.
I'm joking, number one. Number two, hey,
I'm scared
you know what?
Recording this and sending this to Tom tomorrow.
I'm no one to ever tell another man that he seems girly. I think I win the prize on that one. Still cold for Christmas in Jacksonville? I do. I like Tom a lot. I would hang out with Tom. Well, I really didn't get to bond with him because that day I was not feeling good.
You weren't feeling well. I know.
I do want to bond with him.
Oh, you'll bond over the summer, don't you worry.
I can't wait to meet the
Will?
Yeah.
Yeah, Will seems like he's going to be very funny. Like, I can't wait to meet him.
Can you rewind that just a little bit? Just a little bit, hold on. Okay, that's all. Isn't worth it's not worth a response.
Nope.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Will. Big Willie style.
Oh yeah, Will. Well, they actually just started their own business.
Who?
My sister.
Oh yeah, you told me the insurance thing.
No, like he knows how to like redo and like paint RVs, and like that's like a big thing down there in Florida, and they're the only one in the area. the only ones in the area that will do it, and they're
Good night, Jen.
they're raking it in at this point. My sister Maria is, and her
I see it, Peachy.
fiance are doing a great job.
There are, you know how many people from the East Coast go to Florida, open up a pizza place, and think, I'm going to bring New York pizza to Florida. I actually
Good
have a really
fucking
good
luck.
idea. I was talking to Kagi about this last weekend. 5 years you move, you'll see all these Christmas lights, but they're palm trees and no snow. Well, I wouldn't mind palm trees, but no snow. I like a snowy Christmas. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Should I do the block or no?
No.
Just asking. Did you have any garlic knots? They're good.
I had one.
I like fresh air, crisp air. I like going to sleep being freezing cold. I do not like going to sleep hot. I can't go to sleep hot.
Oh no.
After not
Same
having-
thing, Lynn. I have to have like fresh air flowing over, like cool air. It has to be cool air. Like we usually put the fan on and we open the window, but
I would like
I
a.
can't sleep like cuddled up because I get too hot. But then there's our daughter who just like lays on top of me.
Yeah. And she always comes to bed with in like a shitty ass mood.
She does.
No.
Oh, Becky said Hawaii being a military wife during Christmas was a trip. Oh my god, you lived in Hawaii at Christmas?
How was that?
I feel like that was my piece of pizza.
I didn't know we were splitting the pizza, Kaki.
Well, I only had 2 pieces.
Yeah, I'm bigger than you. You want to split what I'm doing to it? I kind of was just grabbing, Kagi.
Okay.
Maybe when you finished your last slice, you said, "Hey, that's my last slice. Don't eat it," and I wouldn't have. Don't turn this into a fucking.
Maybe you should eat your salad
Kagi,
that I throw out every single week.
Okay? There's garlic knots. There's meatballs still. Okay, you're gonna tell me you want the
Okay.
pizza? You're gonna tell me you want the pizza? Think we have used heat around here 5 times in Florida?
Let me tell you something. I went to
Can't.
Florida in the middle of January because my great-grandfather unfortunately passed away. This was back in 2004. And we went to Florida. And it was snowing here when we left. So we left all bundled up. So when we landed in Florida, the door opened and it was 65 degrees. So us New Yorkers were obviously peeling off our hats. We were peeling off all of our freaking coats and shit. And there was my aunt in a freaking winter coat, and we get to her house, and she's got the freaking heat on. And I'm like, it's 65 degrees. Why do you have
Do
the
you
heat
think-
on? That's normally what New Yorkers keep their heat on is 65 degrees.
Do you think?
So I'm comfortable
Hold
in
on,
that.
Kagi. Do you think people in Florida don't really know the right weather temperature?
Well,
like
it's
you ever hear them say it's weird, it's 67 degrees and it's cold.
your body completely adjusts to the climate that you live in over the years. You like we were legit like it was snowing here, and then we get to Florida and like it's 65, and my aunt's in a winter coat and we're stripping, and then like the very next day it was like 70 degrees during the day. So naturally, I'm like, oh my god, this is like the perfect weather to go outside and tan in Florida sun. So I put my bathing suit on.
69.
It was 70 degrees. I put my bathing suit on and laid out in her backyard, and she's looking at me like, oh my god, she should be so cold. I was living it up. 70 degrees is like
Blood gets thinner. I'm freezing in the 60s.
70 degrees is like the perfect weather for me. 70 degrees
So-
with no humidity, a nice breeze. I am good. And my aunt's like, oh my god, get her inside. She's gonna be so cold.
It's 65 in Miami.
I'm just like, no, I'm living my
I
best
don't even-
life right now.
I don't
it's
even
a
kn-
nice, comfortable temperature for me.
I don't even know what the current temperature is now, but it's been cold all day.
So we have been in like the 50s and the 60s,
I had snow this morning.
and then we dipped back into the 40s. It was snowing when I left for work this morning. I was not happy. I was not happy.
How long have we been
And she
together?
is, hold on,
Almost 15
15
years.
years almost. My grandma has Alzheimer's and she has fire heat on 85 and looks at us like we're crazy.
I always like hot weather. I do.
I turned 50. You feel the cold as you age more. You know what? You probably do, but
Or when
I
you
don't
lose weight.
know. Yeah, especially when you lose weight, you definitely feel the cold more.
I've been, besides these last 4 years, I've been fat for how many years was I fat for? And I loved the winter because I was still wearing shorts and flip flops.
Mm-hmm.
I had no issues with the cold. I don't care how cold it was. I was wearing shorts.
50 in Texas and you just turned your heat on. Iva. 60, I would turn my heat off and open my windows.
I lost all the weight and then forget about it. I can't do cold at all. Snowing, not mowing. You'd rather plow than mow? Is that where you're getting at?
I would much rather mow the lawn than have to shovel snow.
Hey, Cameron Jammer, we don't talk politics.
We don't talk politics.
Brother, how did you lose weight? Exercise, counted my calories, ate my vegetables, was consistent. It rained for 10 minutes today.
On my way home from work, like a wall of rain.
Please, no politics.
Yeah, no. We don't talk politics. I'm sorry.
We're not into them.
We don't do that.
And there are certain comments that I want to respond to, right? But like I made a mistake last time. I'm not going to even bring it up. And I kind of regret doing it, right? Because I got to tell you something. We know there is, unfortunately it happens, we let a wolf in the chicken coop. And I'm not going to call anybody out. I'm just going to let it play out. So certain times we read something and we were good at it tonight. There was no correcting each other with saying, don't read that, or hey, don't respond to that.
We're just letting you.
Letting it fly. And I didn't like the whole whispering thing last night. A wolf in sheep clothing. It's something like that. Clothing. That's what I said.
Well, no. It's not a wolf. Glenn, it's not a wolf in sheep's clothing. Like, we literally let a wolf into our hen house. Like, he's going to destroy. Well, he's going to try and destroy shit, but...
How long have y'all been doing lives? It's going to be 4 years.
4 years.
Let it go, let it
Exactly,
go.
Iva.
Can't hold me back anymore. Let it go.
But
If you were to hear my voice in the morning when I first wake up, it is beautiful. When I have meatballs and pizza voice, it's like, it's alright, it's not great. It's not my natural songbird love, though. Especially if I have a couple drinks. And I had a couple drinks tonight, but sauce, something with the sauce does something to my voice where it doesn't make it sound as pretty as
the
it usually
sauce,
is.
you know, masks his voice, you know, coats his vocal cords.
Wifey's song? Pizza voice? Yeah, pizza voice, meatball voice. It's really the sauce. That's what it is.
First year, I'm sure my face was priceless. I'm sure it was.
Listen. Whenever I'm looking for a certain clip from one of our streams and I say something, I always look at Kaki's expression because she always going to give me an eye roll. Or...
Listen, my expression is usually genuine. My expression will tell you exactly how I feel. Even
What's
if
up, Tina?
I say nothing and you
From
just see my
Denver?
face, you know how I feel.
Well, I always get a
That's
kick
all
out
that
of it.
matters.
I always get a kick out of it. Alright. Hey, have you ever heard of the Bar Boys? The Bar Boys?
Lynn, no. What's
that
the
a
Bar
TV
Boys?
Is that like a TV show?
How do we meet? We met at karaoke.
Right. I never speak. Even someone asks me if you're going to hear my view. I never speak politics either, but if someone asks me, you're going to hear my view. Yeah, I don't. We're
We're
not
not going to
into
put
it.
it here.
And we don't want to put it. The way we look at our dinners is.
I got some Big Bold Red, Lynn. Big Bold Red by Yellowtail. My favorite.
Yeah, Dalton, that's okay. It's no biggie. Voice was off like Meatball voice. What's your favorite band? Of all time? I mean, I always go and say Kiss, but.
Who
Son
said
of a biscuit,
that?
I was going to say something. Yeah, Dalton, it's no worries. YouTube's usually quiet anyway, and it's usually you guys
Patience.
kind of talking with each other anyway.
Patience. I also had pizza, like Jamie did. Like we shared the pizza. We had some garlic knots, and we have meatballs. I'm eating the last bowl.
It's okay.
Because these meatballs are like really good.
I know.
I was pulling the whole thing
Okay.
closer because I didn't want to drip
Did
sauce.
you think I was going to eat it on you?
Yeah, for a second, and then
No,
I got
wouldn't do that
mad
to you.
because then I might actually stab him.
Yeah, you don't got a knife tonight.
I don't need a knife with a fork.
I'm so tired.
You and me both.
I felt.
I'm exhausted.
I put my head down last night. And usually I watch wrestling for a couple minutes. I fell right out. I fell right to sleep. And I was kind of hoping that I was going to have...
I always fall right to sleep. I never have an issue going to sleep.
How long have you been doing TikTok live? No, we've been live streaming for 4 years. TikTok, we've only been doing live TikToks for... I don't even know, 6
No, I don't even
months?
think a year. Not even a year yet.
I do DoorDash and I go home to sleep. I just woke up to watch you guys. Now I'm back to bed. Have a beautiful note.
Gemini Moon, well, thank you.
Yeah, no, we've
From
been
one Gemini to another one.
we've been streaming for almost 4 years on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on YouTube. We've been on YouTube for 4 years. High school sweethearts, absolutely not. Kagi is a lot older than me.
I'm a year older than him.
My grandma always said you never discuss money, politics,
Or
or
religion with people. Never.
Grandma's a smart
Ever.
lady.
Girl, my grandmother always said the same thing. You never discuss those three things because it will always end up in a fucking fight. And nobody will ever agree.
Hey, Tisha.
Nobody will ever agree. Hello, Tisha. How are you, girl?
Channel.
Name?
Same as YouTube. Same as my TikTok.
Yeah, Jamie Van Leemer.
I
I
didn't
believe your YouTube link is in your bio.
1 year is nothing.
You
What do you
tell
mean?
him, Khaki. Thank you. Who said that? Hold on.
Prissy, 1 year is nothing. What do you mean?
Thank you, Jen.
I want to say TikTok. I want to say TikTok's only been like 6 months. I could be wrong. It might be a little bit longer.
It's not a year yet.
Right, Grandma? People should go back to those rules. Well, Grandma's... Jamie, are you a vet? Like a veterinarian? No.
No, like meaning a vet, like somebody that fought in war.
No. I was not in the Army.
Or the Navy or anything
Or the
like that.
Navy. Alright. Hey, Jimmy Jam. Hello,
His YouTube
Donna.
link is Kathy is the best. Khaki is number one. There you go. Kathy is the best. Kathy is number one. Spoken by the one and only Jimmy Jam. 'Cause
Jimmy,
he
how
knows.
are you
He
feeling?
knows.
How are you feeling tonight? That's funny. Did
How are
fight
you
him?
doing, my friend? How is he doing? I don't know. We're asking him now, girl.
Oh, Jimmy's a joker. Oh yeah, he's a modern day prankster. You get your name. Happy Easter, guys. Hello,
My
Donna.
name
Happy
is,
Easter.
first of all, Becky, my name actually is not Khaki. That's the nickname Jamie gave me.
Huh.
My actual name is Kathy. Mm-hmm. Okay. Gotcha.
They're doing the same thing
Gotcha.
without really. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To make us look okay. No secrets though. Went to the doctor today. Took a bunch of exams. Penis is healing well, Jamie. I'm sure you're happy to hear that. Of course I am.
I'm so sorry you broke it.
No, Tracy, we already dyed the eggs. We did them
That was
yesterday.
a terrible break. Yeah, no, we did the eggs yesterday, girl. You're perfect. Thank you, Lynn.
You understand what I'm saying? What they're doing, right? Because it's hard for us because they go by so quick. I noticed it. That's why.
Yeah, now that you mentioned it, I noticed it too.
Took a bunch of. All
Went
right.
to the doctor today, took a bunch of exams.
I'm not eating any more of the garlic
It's
knots.
healing well,
I'm
Jamie.
done.
Penis healing well, Jamie. I'm sure you're
I saw.
happy to hear that. Yeah, don't worry, Jimmy Jam's penis is healing just fine.
That guy Court, yeah, we got it. We got it on in the background. Lots of dinners and weight loss. Percy, what did you say? What did you mean before when you said 1 year? Wait, I want to know what they're doing.
Well, who's doing?
I guess us. No shame, not being. I'm not ashamed. I think maybe Percy's got the volume turned down. 1 year apart in age is not a big deal.
Exactly,
Oh,
Peachy.
thank you, Peachy. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, he just likes to fuck with me.
I wasn't sure what she meant by that.
He likes to fuck with me.
And 1 year apart is a very big deal. I don't know what you're thinking about, but it is a big deal. Do you remember what you were doing this time last year? It's a big gap. Are you guys
Oh, I
watching?
remember this time last year, I was terrified to even go to work.
Lynn, your husband's 13
I'm
years
just
older.
like, eh.
13 years older. That's a big age gap. Age is just a number, though.
Yeah, age is just a number, but apparently, me being older than Jamie.
Well, you're forever going to be older than me.
But I'm not forever actually going to be younger than you, because my actual birthday, I'm forever going to be younger than you.
Hold on, this next one's gonna be good. See where it's up there. 21 days older.
I know the names.
What would you say? What is that? It's over a year. Your husband is 16 years older than you?
It doesn't matter.
No.
Honestly, it doesn't matter. To me, age does not matter.
I always tell Kagi, if me and Kagi ever broke up, I would go with an older chick.
Yeah, he's already with an older chick, so.
Hey, Debbie.
It is what it is.
No, like I would
Hi,
go with,
Debbie.
because if me and you broke up, Kagi, let's be honest, there's no replacing you. So
That's
I don't think
right.
I would want to get
You
into
would
a
have
relationship.
to find somebody older that has like that mentality of like they have to take care of you.
Not to eat dinner at 4:30 p.m. Those senior specials, it's hard to deal for a peso.
Yeah, Lynn, I don't think it's not gonna happen, girl. But
What?
he's just saying, like
What?
hypothetically.
If. What are you talking about, Kagi?
No, Lynn said. Hold on,
I
let me
didn't see
find
it.
it. You two are not gonna break up.
Oh yeah, no, I always make.
Yeah, no.
But no,
No.
What I mean by that is I always joke around. I always like to mess with Kagi.
Thank you, Lucky.
I ask Kagi and she'll tell you.
You'd be
I
in a
put
nursing home without her. Peachy.
I put different
Girl,
scenarios
you
that
nailed it on the head.
I put different scenarios in Kaki's head just to see what kind of response I get from her, and I'll ask her the weirdest questions, like Kagi,
Always.
what would you
Always
do?
what he does.
What would you do with this? What would you do with that? What would you do with that? Just 'cause, and she always looks at me like this. What is wrong with you? Kind of look, but she never says that.
Always. I would just wait
20 years for
until
Vanessa, Kagi.
you can't communicate no more, and then I just beat you.
I might want
Daily.
another man. That's why I got an older man one. Well, that's smart, I guess, Lynn.
Would we be open to give relationship advice? No. We don't have a perfect relationship.
Our relationship is not perfect. We
No.
fight like cats and dogs.
We fight all the time. And in a relationship where they say that they're perfect, A, I would admire that, and then B, what I call bullshit, because no relationship is perfect.
No. A lot of people like to pretend on the internet that,
Yes, exactly. They
their relationship
pretend
is,
it's perfect, but we
you
fight
know,
all the
no
time.
pun intended, peachy, but peachy. They, you know, all sunshines and rainbows, no storms, no stepping in shit. A lot of people will act like that. They don't share the full,
Yeah,
full
they're
experience
not
with you.
completely open and honest about it, and we are. Like, we fight all the time
Every day.
about stupid shit too.
Actually,
Not even like important shit.
We didn't.
Sometimes it's just stupid shit.
we didn't fight today.
Yet. Oh, Prissy said yes. Gemini has to have the last word. Yes. This guy tries to have the last word, but I'm a Pisces and I don't take no shit.
Purpose keeps me independently powerful. Eric, if you're happy being single, brother, more power to you. Some people aren't meant to be with other people. Some people are
maybe
meant
you're
to live
not
that
meant to
single
be-
life.
Yeah.
You know? I personally...
To each their
never-
own. I don't judge. Whatever makes you happy makes you happy.
I never liked being single. I always wanted someone to care for me and want me.
I think that's why he goes jogging to get his frustration out.
Once you learn to accept that he's always right and you're only right when he wants you to think you're right. Jimmy, that's good. That's a good one.
And then Lisa said, "Hold on, Lisa, I like your answer, girl. All I know is you two are the best deal. If you fight, you're normal."
Yeah.
Exactly.
We actually... I'm
Dumb
almost
fights are the-
positive...
Guys, God, dumb fights are the best fights. They never make sense, but damn, do they piss you off quick. Yes! That is God. Nail on the head. Yes. Yes. Agreed.
What I was saying before I started reading what Jimmy said, and then Kaki took over. Before Kaki, I was in another relationship, and then before that relationship, I've always wanted to be with someone. I always wanted someone to, wonder where I'm at, where I'm going, or what time I'm going to be home, or get super uptight if I do something stupid.
Maybe not. Maybe we should put the one outside. What's in the
Oh.
downstairs?
That's always me. That's how I've always been. I can remember wanting that since I was always since I can remember, always in search for a girlfriend. You ready for
Thank
bed,
you, Lynn.
Miss Kagi?
Yeah, of course I'm. Yeah, it's 1:30 already. I have to be to work tomorrow.
Well, let's go to bed. I
God.
think you should call in.
I'm not calling in.
You call in, I take care of you tomorrow.
Yeah, no.
You get to sleep in. I'll let you sleep in. If you call in. Yeah?
I'm not calling in. That means I get no paycheck. No way.
Yeah. We
I'm
are.
going to work.
Kagi's going to work and we're going to bed. We will see you guys tomorrow. Fridays are always hard because it's like the end of the work week and, we're both physically exhausted by Friday night when it's
all
supposed
about
to be time to...
Benjamins. If I made Benjamin, sure. It would
Well, if
be all
you're
about
admitting
the
you don't
Benjamins.
listen, if you're admitting you don't make Benjamins, then you're not really missing
do
out.
you make Benjamins?
Sometimes depends. If I use the oil,
If
yeah, I
I
get
make
tipped very
Benjamins on a daily basis? I wish I did, but I don't.
well. Our private time. Yep, it's time to clean up and go to bed. Have a great
Yes.
night's sleep, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay.
Hello, Nelson. Late to the game, man. We're
Oh,
going
Nelson,
to bed,
now
dude.
you're in here. Now I definitely want to leave, brother. I hope you have a good night. Eat your chicken nuggies.
Oh my God.
I'm just joking. I love Nelson.
Good night, Nelson.